Okay, let's talk about the different types of banners that you can create for media buying. The very first common type of banner are static banners. And static banners are the most common because, number one, they're the easiest to create for amateur graphic designers, possibly such as yourself and even me. I don't know how to create animated or flash banners, but static banners are very, very simple. They're basically non-animated banners. They could be just an image, a headline, a call to action, and some body text, but they don't move at all. They're static. That's why they're called static banners. And some of the benefits of having static banners is that they can load extremely fast because you don't have any kind of animation or flash. The banner sizes can be very, very small. In fact, they can be as small as 5,000 kilobytes. And it is important that you understand that, especially on the Google Display Network, that there are certain banner size limits. And I think on the Google Display Network, I'm not 100% sure. I think that the image has to be around the 30,000 kilobyte, the 30K range. I know for sure, I think under 50K range in order to have your banners approved. Anything above that size, and the Google Display Network will display an error saying that you're trying to upload a banner that is too big for them to advertise with. Okay, so with things such as the Google Display Network, it does make sense to kind of go to the static banner route if you can't create an animated or a flash banner that falls within Google Display Network's parameters. Okay. The second type of banner is the animated banner. Okay, and this banner type of banners have a little bit of animation that works extremely well, as far as it does have a higher click-through rate than static banners, because any type of animation or any type of movement that you do have in a banner is going to grab a prospect's attention versus a static banner, and that's why animated banners generally have a higher click-through rate than static banners. Now, obviously, the downfall of animated banners is that it's a bigger file size. It's a bigger file size than static banners. It does take more time to load than static banners do, and that can in itself hurt the click-through rate. But I think the benefits of the animation itself outweigh the negative aspect that the banner does take a little bit more time to load up. And then finally, you have the flash type of banners, and these are the interactive type banners where you can get video involved. You can actually take surveys and ask questions in these banners. But once again, these banners they're called rich media type banners. They're very hard to create. You'd have to get somebody who specialized in creating flash banners to create them for you. And then obviously a much higher file size that might not work well with certain networks that you want to advertise on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an example of all three of these type banners so that you have a clear understanding of how these banners look. Okay, so the first type of banner we're looking at is I've pulled up as an animated banner. Okay, and this is a skyscraper ad, and you can clearly see here that the animation is happening here with the stop sign right here, and then the arrow pointing down towards the body text, and then the call to action in green that is constantly flashing right here. This is an example of a animated banner. An example of a static banner is this one right here. You see everything is static, nothing is moving, and you just hope that you can grab the prospect's attention with a great headline and a great call to action. What I find is that with static banners, really the image and the colors play a huge impact, and you should really go through the colors video in this particular module that will go towards that. Going through that and understanding how colors work and whatever market or niche you're in can go a long way towards helping you increase the click-through rate on your banners. And then finally, an example of a static banner, or sorry, a interactive flash banner, would be this banner right here, where I'm going to click on it. When the banner loads up, let's take a look here. Let me go back to that banner. You see here all of these elements in the banner have kind of slid in from sideways and downwards and everything. And the interesting thing is that when you hover your mouse over these particular options on the banner, you can actually select one of these options, and then the banner takes you to a different style banner. That's what makes this flash banner. And then you can get details by clicking on this this call to action right here. So that's kind of an example of how an interactive flash banner works, and it's kind of neat in the sense that you can engage your prospect right within the banner even before they ever get to your landing page by asking a series of questions. Other forms of rich media flash banners are video banners. I know that I'm sure many of you have seen video banners where you go to a website and all of a sudden all this audio starts running and you start seeing a video banner. That is an example of a rich media flash banner that can go a long way towards grabbing your prospect's attention. So those are the examples of the three main types of banners that you can run online or purchase media buys for.